Now, I'm about to cause some serious controversy, right? Today, we're going to take a look at the transfers from the summer that they've flopped, all right? I'm just going to be honest and throw it out there. They've flopped. They've not had a good start to their life at their new club. Now, mainly, we're not going to be focusing on Premier League. I did a video like this a few weeks ago where I mainly focused on Premier League signings. I'm going to move out of that now and just, venture into Europe a little bit. There is maybe one Premier League player in this video, but most of it's European. Most of it's, further afield. So, it's a bit more interesting. There's a bit more research gone into it because I don't watch all them leagues. So, I've actually relied on a lot of you giving me a lot of information for this. So, thank you to all the guys on Twitter that have been helping me out with this video. I really do appreciate it. As always, if you enjoy it, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. If you are looking to get any Ultimate Team coins cheap and reliable, check out x3game.com. If you use the discount code Rossi, it will give you 8% off. That's right, I used to give you 6, but now I'm giving you 8%. It's bigger, it's better. So it's time to move into the first player as always, right? And we're gonna start big. And it's pretty controversial because it's one of the biggest. Actually, do you know what? It's massive, alright? I'm just gonna throw it out there. It is Leonardo Bonucci. Obviously, yesterday, Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup, so yeah, he's not had a good year, is he? Let's be honest. He's moved to AC Milan. AC Milan were investing loads of players, signing loads of players. He was a big money transfer, and it's not worked out for him so far. So as you guys can see in the Guardian newspaper, okay, they're actually titling it Leonardo Bonucci's Milan move goes from bad to worse after the red card. So they were saying it was really bad, and now it's gone to worse after his recent red card. The defender's transfer from Juve was supposed to be a sign of Milan's title ambitions, but the club and their new captain struggled to hit it off. So I think a lot of people will agree, and a lot of people have been saying to me that, AC Milan, I could have featured a lot of their signings right in this video because they haven't started the season. They haven't been doing that well so far. And Bonucci being one of the biggest, outstanding signings they've made, for him not to be doing well is just bad. And he's the new captain as well. He's just been given a red card. I believe it was for an elbow or something like that. His international team is just not qualified for the World Cup. He's not having a good start to the season, let's be honest. I mean, I'll be gutted if I was him. So they signed him for something like 42 million euros, which I don't know the stats, but it probably makes him one of the most expensive centre-backs the world's ever seen, because that's got to be up there, 40 million pounds, sort of around that figure. I mean, I can't think of too many players who have been big in that. David Luiz was one of them, of course. Silva might have been up there as well when they signed him from AC Milan PSG. I don't really know. He's got to be up there, one of the most expensive centre-backs, hasn't he? He just has to be. So yes, that's the first player of this episode. We moved to Italy. Obviously, he stayed in Italy. He's not doing too well. Big money transfer, big club, big title ambitions. It's just not working right now. It's not working. Now, I'm about to upset a lot of viewers, and it's not solely my fault, but you can blame me for it all if you want to for this next player, because, at the end of the day, I made the decision to put this guy in. I've made the decision, to publish this video. So, this guy, James Rodriguez, has not started life well at Bayern Munich just yet, has he? So, a lot of people have been saying this to me. When I asked for suggestions for this video, a lot of people were throwing James Rodriguez, saying he's not started life well at Bayern Munich. Obviously, their season's not started that well. That's why they've sacked their manager. They got their old manager back in. So things in general at the club haven't been that great, and using him as a scapegoat probably isn't the right option because, a lot of the players haven't been performing. So it's not just him. He just happens to be a new transfer, and that's why he's in this video. But this article here just tops off, sort of the season he's having so far. Colombians James Rodriguez sets a new bar for embarrassing soccer dives, all right? So this is like dive. I don't know who he was playing against other day for Colombia, but he dived. Someone like went to touch him and he went flying or something like that. So I think it was South Korea or something like that on Friday, international match. Bayern Munich superstar James Rodriguez was involved in a bizarre scuffle that led to a spectacular, obvious dive in the second half. So I've just seen the video for myself now. James Rodriguez went to pick the guy up. The guy went around with his hand and didn't even touch him. So he sort of half swang, I think, and it's acted like he's hit him right in the face, and he's gone on the floor rolling around and stuff like that. Apparently the images show that he was clearly not touched in the face. So what this will happen was, I don't know. Will FIFA go on and ban this guy? Will he go on and punish him? I really don't know, but it's just not looking very good for him so far. I think the saddest thing about this is like, okay, so players will do this, right? Players will do this if, they're in a big match. They need to get someone sent off. They need to, perform, they need the advantage, basically. But when you've got an international friendly, Colombia versus South Korea, a friendly international, and you're trying to get players sent off, I mean, it's not very good. And I think Colombia may have been 2-0 up as well. I can't really see. So it's pretty embarrassing. This is an interesting quote from the game, actually. I think one of the South Korean players said this. I thought the Colombians played a physical, rough game today, but it can happen in football, which is obviously fine. That is the normal. But he went on to say, but racist behaviour is absolutely unacceptable, which I personally obviously agree with. Colombia have world-class players, and I was extremely disappointed to see such action. Well, what's the story behind that then? I missed that completely. Where's this come from, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, okay. I think one of the Colombian players made an eye gesture or something like that, and then he went on. The guy actually came out to say, I didn't mean to disrespect anyone, a country or a race. face, but if anyone felt offended, I am sorry, basically. Okay, I see why they were annoyed with that. So yeah, James Rodriguez not started life well as he this season. Obviously at Bayern Munich, the club in general. Now he's doing stuff like this for his country. It's a shame to see because he's massively talented and he will become good. I'm sure he will, and it's only a loan deal as well, so it's not big money. It doesn't really matter too much. Now for the next player, okay, we've got a player that's gone to a big club. Okay, very, very big club. Monaco obviously sold a lot of players this summer, but they asked to sign a few as well. And actually, one of the players they signed was Stevan Jovetic. Now we all know Jovetic, right? He's been at a lot of clubs: Fiorentina, Man City, Inter Milan, Seville, now Monaco. He's played 5 games for him and only scored 1 goal for a striker. He's been played 5 games, and the season's going for a little while now. That's not too great. And 1 goal in 5 games for a striker is also not that great, to be fair. Now it looks like he's already looking for a way out. Okay, this article here from the Sun is saying that Southampton eye former Man City striker Stevan Jovetic to end a Bayern goal-scoring run. That's right. He's already looking to leave, apparently. Clubs are already looking to sign him because he's not really playing that well for Monaco so far. I don't really know why he's not playing that well. Apparently, he's unhappy. Let's have a look. It says here, the Mirror say he is unhappy with the League One club. So yeah, basically, if obviously Southampton manager gets him, it will give him a new lease of life in the Premier League. I read it completely wrong previously. So lots of articles reporting he's not started well. Obviously, Monaco, he's not actually enjoying it so far. He's very, very unhappy there. I don't know the details behind this. Obviously, it's all speculation in the minute. All I can see is the stat. 5 games, 1 goal. As a striker, you're probably going to be disappointed for this. Everton apparently interested in signing him as well, so if you're an Everton fan, maybe quite good, but maybe he's only going to last till January in France. I don't know. But anyway, that was the next player, Stevan Jovetic. Just moving to another one now. Now, it's another, okay, I've left this to the sort of a little further in because I should talk about this club for a while now because they're not started that well. I've already talked a lot about it, AC Milan, but the next player I'm going to talk about is Andre Silva, dubbed as one of the best talents in Europe. Striker, I think he's 22, yeah, 22 years of age. Very, very, very good footballer. He obviously moved to AC Milan from Porto. He's only played 6 games this season and not a single goal for a striker, so yeah, not too good. It's not a great start, is it? But he signed him massively, okay, 5-year deal, fee of like 38 million with an additional 2 million on top of that, so, you know, we're talking 40 million euros here. That's not a small signing, that's absolutely massive. So it says here, you know, he has been involved in goals, you know, he has got a couple of assists, etc. It says here he scored a hat-trick or something like that, but it's not coming up on Wikipedia. I don't know the information about that. If you guys can let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe like he's played only 6 competitive games at AC Milan and not scored a goal in a competitive game yet, which is obviously something that he's going to be disappointed with. But to be honest, I could have featured a lot of AC Milan players. I just featured the 2 most expensive for now because they're worth a mention. They are big money, 40 million each. And neither one of them probably performing as well as they would like to, as well as they had imagined they would probably at the start of the season. But because he's so young, you know, undoubtedly he's gonna be good. 22 years of age, he's obviously a massive talent. Loads of big clubs are interested in him, so give him a little bit of time, give him a little bit of breathing space, and I'm pretty confident he will become good. There's no doubt about it. Andre Silva will be a big name of football, I'm sure. Last but not least, we got a player who actually is in the Premier League, alright? So a little last one because this is really, really big, alright? This is really big because the club hasn't been doing that well. They sacked their manager. This guy was one of the biggest signings for the in the summer transfer for them, and it's not gone to plan so far, and he's getting a lot of criticism. It's Marko Arnautovic, right? He went to West Ham. West Ham's one of the biggest signings. I think they paid £25 million for him, and obviously since then their manager's been sacked. David Moyes has come in, which I don't know if that's a great addition or not. If that's a great, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm a Man United fan, so it's best not to talk about David Moyes too much. But their biggest signing for the summer's already had to come out and basically confirm he's going nowhere. And this is an article in the Sun. Austrian winger has come out under fire for his performances this season following £25 million move from Stoke. And he's also come out and said he will be going absolutely nowhere. Apparently, David Moyes has been given the go-ahead to offload Arnautovic in January already. So not even 6 months down the line of signing him, the new manager's already been given permission to sell him. I mean, that's pretty bad. Arnautovic actually said whilst training with the national team ahead of tomorrow's friendly with Uruguay, this is probably a few days ago now, this article, he actually came out and said, I will not be sold. Gary Neville's come out and slammed this guy basically, Gary Neville come out and said he thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's his problem. He thinks he's better than he is. And then Jamie Carragher come out and also said he's walking around during the game. It was unbelievable, pathetic. That's what both big pundits have come out and said. So Arnautovic actually, you know, hit back at Gary Neville. He come out and said this: I respect what Gary Neville achieved as a player. He was brilliant at Man United and hats off to him. But what did he do as a coach at Valencia? Question mark. His job is to criticise. That is 90% of his job. I'm not saying Gary Neville is a nobody, but he has accomplished a lot in his life. He is a legend. Just basically a cheap dig for his, you know, poor performance as a manager at Valencia, basically. Just a little cheap dig back at him. But yeah, David Moyes has been given a permission to sell him. He's come out and said any player that's not going to try is not going to play. So it's big. Marko Arnautovic to end the video. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a thumbs up down below. It's always greatly appreciated, of course. A bit of research goes into this. I've got a lot of football videos coming up. I've got a new FIFA series as well. I'm going to be starting that very, very soon. There's also lots of projects and stuff I'm working on, which I can't reveal too much right now, but when I can, I obviously will. If you want to see players that are not going to the World Cup tomorrow, maybe that video would be pretty good. Obviously, we've got Italy players featured now. Big, shocking news. Drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Of course, greatly appreciated. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. You can help me with my research over there. That's where I do get involved in a lot of discussions. Comment section's pretty big as well. I do get involved in there. I know a lot of YouTubers don't, but I actually try to get involved there. But anyway, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. Peace.